Okay. One thing that I've not really talked much about is any romance side of my life. Um, I have to say, I've only ever really been out on 2, 3 dates. Um, my first boyfriend was when I was in school, and he was called Ray. And basically, looking back, it really was just a very immature childhood thing. We were together for about 2 years, um, and then after school we just kind of lost contact. And about a year after school finished, I think I was still at college. He actually came back into the picture, knocked on my door, and said, "I'd like to go back to where we were." I was actually a bit shocked to see him. Uh, so we chatted, and he said he'd come back in about 2 weeks. Not seen him since. Um, After that, a guy I used to go to school with, and my mum was kind of friends with his mum, and we went out to the cinema. And then I didn't hear from him again until 8 years later, believe it or not. Yeah. Do you want to come for a cup of coffee? Well, alarm bell should have rung then, shouldn't it? So I go over there, and are we in a relationship? Are you joking, Buster? We, you don't have anything to do with me for 8 years, and are we in a relationship? Not wonderfully impressed. And then I did have a group of friends, and we used to meet up every so often in Maidstone for a drink, or sometimes even for a meal. And one of the guys in that group asked me out, and we went to the cinema. Then he took me out again, I think, for my birthday, for a McDonald's. And a short while after that, I learned he'd actually moved in with another girl. And then I think the last time anything remotely romantic happened to me was I was getting on the bus, and the driver, you've seen him a few times because he drove the bus I get on for work, but this one particular time I was going shopping in the local town into Sevenoaks, and I was just getting off the bus. There was people still sitting on the bus, and he goes to me, "So who's the lucky guy?" I said, "Excuse me, I was going to ask you out on a date." "Oh." So then he tells me he's in the middle of a divorce. I don't know whether I should have backed off or not. Perhaps people do still deserve a chance, but alarm bells rung there, and the fact that there were people sat there listening didn't help. I haven't seen him since. So that was my few very brief encounters. Oh, and I had a friend in America who I met on a website. And we were like pen pals. He'd send me a present for my birthday, and we'd email each other. And I think we've talked a few times about romance, but I think that's just, he lives much too far away in America, in Michigan. I don't think that's ever really going to go anywhere unless one of us moves out of their country, which is a bit of a shame. So, I mean, who knows what might happen in the future? I've always struggled with my image. Now, a lot of people might say, well, look at you, of course you're going to struggle because you're ugly. When I was first referred to Guy's Hospital, I was put onto a dietitian, and my doctor was examining me during one of these hospital visits. Podgy, isn't she? And I really have struggled weight-wise, really struggled. I've got it off, then I've piled it back on, and the last time I really lost any weight, I'd lost about 20 pounds. And I was getting discouraged because nobody could tell I had. And I'd said to my dad, oh, have you noticed I've lost weight? Oh, sorry, no, I haven't. No other people who hadn't noticed. And it led to a kind of an argument that kind of escalated. And I got fed up and frustrated. Went back to my old eating habits, unfortunately, and that was that. I do try to have a balanced diet. I haven't got the weight off again. I think it's only since I got in my... I don't know whether, again, this is a TS thing. It's only since I got in my 30s that I really learned to take care of myself. This might be a bit difficult. In my teens, I'd probably do anything to get out of the bath. And I don't know why, whether that's laziness or... or whether it was a bit of depression. And I was like, well, why bother looking after me because I still don't look nice. And it's only since I got in my late 20s, 30s, that I've tried to change my mindset and tried to take care of what I've got, even though I don't think it's much. And I'm much better at hygiene, looking after myself. Definitely. That has improved 100%. I have to have my bath every day. And my hair gets washed at least 3 times a week. So there must be a kind of respect for myself now, but I would say that my self-image is still quite poor, to be honest. And I'm still learning. Fashion-wise, I've kind of learned what looks good on me. I like my clothes. Let's put it that way. I love shopping and I love my clothes. That's one thing that never diminished. And I have a whole extensive wardrobe. So I've kind of got confident with what colours suit me and what looks good on me. And I like for things to match. If I've got a dress and a pair of shoes, I like a bag that matches. And hair accessory-wise, I like it to match. Not too matchy-matchy, but I do like things to match. That's my style. I guess that's it. I've only explained the self-image thing as part of why it has been so difficult to meet people and to find someone. I'd say I've had lots of crushes on famous people, yeah. Jason Donovan was one of them. But looks-wise, there's not one particular look I go for. If a guy is nice to me, then I'll like him. I think that's basically about it, and I've whittled on long enough again. So I'll see you soon. Bye!